Hello everyone! So for today's vlog, we are going to Baguio City and Atop in the province of Benguet. So going there, sasakay tayo ng Victory Liner bus sa Cubao. Pagdating ko nga ng terminal, nag-claim agad ako ng ticket na nabook ko through online. So I availed the Royal Class seat, and dito sa terminal, may sariling lounge for Royal Class and First Class passengers. Inside the lounge, you may take advantage of their free coffee while waiting for boarding. Dito rin sa terminal may mga merchants, so pwede ka munang kumain while waiting for boarding, or pwede ka rin bumili ng mga snacks na pwedeng baunin along the way. Dito rin sa terminal may malalaking LED screen kung saan pwede mong ma-check ang alis at dating ng mga bus. So this is the Royal Class bus or the sleeper bus ng Victory Liner. And dito pa lang meron yan sa kanilang Cubao Terminal. And by the way, this is in no way sponsored. Gustong-gusto ko lang talagang matry itong kanilang Royal Class bus and see how comfortable it is. So inside, meron kayong kanya-kanyang bed, and this already includes a free blanket, a snack, and a bottled water. So for me, sa halagang 1,500 one way, sobrang sulit na.
On behalf of our bus driver, Mr. Diaz, my name is May, your bus stewardess. Welcome aboard Victory Liner Royal Class bus bound to Baguio.
What I like about this Royal Class experience is express bus siya. So, non-stop travel siya, and the travel time will be 3 to 4 hours only. May sapat na legroom, sariling reading light, at charging port Type A and Type C. Sa likod na bahagi ng bus ay may malinis na comfort room at washroom, kaya no need na rin talaga for any stopovers, kaya mas lalo mapapabilis ang biyahe going to Baguio City. Also, meron silang free wifi on board, kaya pwedeng mag-Netflix and chill while on the way. Sobrang smooth lang ng naging biyahe namin dahil umalis kami ng Cubao at exactly 2 AM, and before 6 AM, City of Pines na. Hello everyone! Hello Baguio City! So finally, nakarating din tayo dito sa City of Pines. So from Cubao in Metro Manila, nakarating din tayo dito sa Baguio City. Nakarating ako ng around 6 AM. Sobrang aga. So kanina stay lang ako doon sa lounge ng Victory Liner, and nagkape-kape doon, tapos nag-search through Google kung saan pwede pumunta, kasi as usual wala naman tayong itinerary for today's ganap. Pero meron akong mga goals na puntahan, and ayun, sana naisa-isa natin. Another solo trip na naman to, and keep on watching. I love Baguio's tagline. Breathe Baguio. So, yun guys, nandito tayo ngayon sa Diplomat Hotel. Actually, paakyat tayo doon. And so, ang sinakyan ko is from dun sa Kayang Street. Sa likod yun ng market. Meron mga jeep doon na bound to Dominican Hill, yung sasakyan. And ayun, yung kailangan yung sakyan para makarating dyan sa Diplomat Hotel. Ay, ganda ng view. Hello everyone! So, nandito tayo ngayon sa Diplomat Hotel. Dito yan sa Baguio City. And ito yung first spot natin for our Benguet tour. So, this is a former retreat house na ngayon ay one of the most haunted places in Baguio City. Ito ay dating retreat house during early 20th century and noong 1970s, it was rebranded as Baguio Diplomat Hotel. Napakaraming kumakalat na pictures online from tourists na nakapunta na rito na meron silang mga nahagip na mga aparisyon. Dahil noong World War II, marami ditong mga madre at pare na pinugutan habang tinatakasan ang mga sundalong Hapon. And this is likely the cause of frequent ghost sightings sa lugar. Sabi rin ng iba, they hear screams and strange noises, maybe because noon, maraming mga empleyado at guests ang namatay sa pagkasunog ng hotel. According sa guard on duty, entering the establishment is no longer allowed unless you have secured a permit from the City Hall. Marami na kasing falling debris inside and this is for everyone's safety. So ayun, narating din natin ang Diplomat Hotel and sayang lang kasi hindi natin napasok yung loob, hindi natin nalibot kasi restricted area talaga siya. So marami na ring falling debris daw and talagang ano na rin, marupok na din talaga yung structure, so hanggang pinagbabawal nila. Actually, tinanghali ako dito kasi medyo asa makulit, nagsumusubok tayong makapasok sa loob. Kaya lang hindi talaga pwede, or pwede naman ding mag-secure doon ng permit sa City Hall, kaya lang baka i-schedule pa and medyo pricey. So ayun na lang, thank you kay Kuya Guard kasi napakisuyuan ko siya na kumuha lang ng konting clips sa loob para makita rin natin kung alam mo itsura ng Diplomat Hotel ngayon. So, nandito tayo ngayon in front of Baguio City Hall and Travelite Express Hotel kung saan nandito yung mga jeep going to the Trinidad. So, ngayon naman pupuntahan natin yung Valley of Colors. Hi everyone! So, nandito tayo ngayon sa Valley of Colors. Dito yan sa La Trinidad, Benguet. And dito sa area na to, ang nakakatuwa is free attraction lang ito. Pero, kailangan nyo lang din mag-register in. Pwede din naman kayong mag-donate. They are accepting any donations in cash. And dito pwede kang makabili ng mga souvenirs, meron mga jam. And dito meron pang mga ilang merchants, may mga cards na nagbebenta ng special taho. So ayun, and ito yung bridge nila. So dati nakikita ko lang to sa ibang tourist na nag-upload online and sa ibang content creators. So this is Colors of Stobosa, or also known as Valley of Colors, and this for me is one of the best tourist attractions in the province of Benguet. So in front of Baguio City Hall, sumakay lang ako ng mga jeep bound to La Trinidad, Benguet. And on your right side, makikita mo agad ang mga colorful houses. This community artwork is a collaborative effort by the locals, volunteers, and artists. Nagawa nilang matransform ang mga dati ay simple at plain looking houses into a vibrant masterpiece. And please note that there's only one narrow hanging bridge, so please be respectful sa mga locals na dumaraan. So, nandito ako ngayon sa Atok, Benguet. And pumunta ako ng maaga kasi goal ko bukas mapuntahan yung Northern Blossom Flower Farm. And sa Baguio City, grabe parang Tagaytay yung feels, pero dito sa Atok, yung lamig. So, ginawa ko, and ngayon hahanap ko ng makakainan ko ng dinner kasi sabi dun sa tinutulayan ko accommodation is maaga nagsasara yung mga eatery dito. Hindi ko alam if nakikita sa camera pero umuusok yung hininga ko. Sobrang lamig kasi dito ngayon. Yung lamig dito ngayon sa Ato compared dun sa Baguio City na parang Tagaytay feels ngayon, lalo na kaninang tanghali. Anyway, sinahanap ko yung Marosan Eatery kasi dun ako kakain ngayon. So, nandito ako ngayon sa Maroson's Eatery and yung dinner ko para ngayong araw ay lechon fried rice, saka syempre kape. Malamig pa naman panahon, so na-excite ako magkape ngayong araw. So, ayun, bale mag-early dinner tayo ngayon kasi most of the stores dito ay maaga nagsasara as early as 6 p.m. pa lang daw. And isa actually tong Maroson restaurant sa mga late nagsasara at 8 p.m. And isa rin naman sila sa mga earliest na nagbubukas at 5 a.m. So hopefully by tomorrow is yun, makapag-breakfast na tayo dito bago Northern Blossom Farm. So in-order ko ang lechon fried rice and coffee. So, tikman natin kung masarap siya. Nice. This is a must-see paradise in Benguet, the Northern Blossom Flower Farm, located specifically in Sayangan, Atok. This is only 1 to 2 hours away from Baguio City, where you can enjoy breathtaking views and a variety of flowers. Entrance fee is only 250 pesos and they are open Mondays to Saturdays from 6 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and please take note they are closed every Sundays. So to get here, you can ride a bus or a van from Slaughterhouse Terminal or Dangwa Terminal in Baguio City. According to them, the best months to visit are from January to April.
Coffee and bread.
Apo.
Ako na lang po.
Salamat, miss. So, ayun guys, before exit dito sa Northern Blossom, meron silang free coffee tsaka bread na binibigay. Kailangan mo lang i-present yung stock. So, that's it. Finally, nakapag-Atok experience din tayo or Northern Blossom experience din tayo. And ngayon, kailangan ko na makabalik agad sa accommodation kasi nag-overstay na tayo. Actually, check out ko na dapat. Pero napasarap yung stay kasi natin talaga sa loob. Kaya hindi na rin ako nakapag-ikot-ikot pa para tumingin ng ibang souvenirs. Saka hindi ako nakabili ref magnet. Anyways, kailangan nating magmadali. Walking distance lang naman from here, pero at sumunod nga ang tropa dito sa Baguio City. Miss, pa-Baguio po ito. Ano, kamusta ang biyahe sa'yo sa vlog? Good morning! Good morning! Ayan guys, so breakfast muna kami bago mag-start ng tour proper. At nag-quick breakfast muna kami before heading sa aming first destination, ang Igorot Stone Kingdom. And if you see this is a sign to travel with your squad. Dito, for only 100 pesos, you get to enjoy a man-made structure along Long Road in Pinsao proper. Inside, merong mga stores at pwede mo ring maisuot ang kanilang ethnic wear. Maraming IG-worthy spots and I noticed their pathways being PWD friendly. And the much-awaited view from above was the sweet cherry on top. If you want a serene vibes, you can drop by sa Camp John Hay. Hello everyone! So nandito kami ngayon sa A&A Baguio and ito yung accommodation namin. Tara, pasukin na. So this is A&A Baguio, a 3-story transient house located at Kingstown, Baguio Subdivision. Ito ang kanilang spacious living room na merong smart television, perfect for your Netflix and YouTube. Sa kitchen and dining, kompleto rin mula stove, cooking wares, and appliances. So dito sa A&A Baguio, meron sila 3 floors and then yung pakita tayo sa second floor. And dito, mayroong 4 bedrooms. So titignan natin isa-isa. Dito sa 3rd floor, may another balcony kung saan merong napakagandang overlooking view ng Itogon, Benguet. Mula dito sa Session Road, nilakad nga namin hanggang sa matukoy namin ang Harrison Road kung nasaan ang Baguio Night Market. At dahil food crawl ang habol, food stalls are placed dito sa Jadewell parking lot. Night market starts at 9 p.m. and ends at 2 a.m.
Bigla ang may papagawa sa iyo tatama. Kaso hindi ka na, pero hindi ka nagising.
Another popular attraction na may pagka-Japan vibes itong Mirador Heritage and Eco Park. May version kasi ang Eco Park na ito ng Bamboo Grove gaya ng Sagana Bamboo Forest sa Kyoto. At dahil na rin sa traditional Japanese gate known as Torii, which is commonly found sa mga Shinto shrine sa Japan. This is located at Mirador Hill in Baguio City, and to get here, you can take a jeep from Bayanihan Terminal on Sagem Street. This is a 5-hectare park, so make sure to wear your most comfortable shoes. This has an entrance fee of 100 pesos and no eating is allowed inside the park as courtesy to other visitors. Another tourist spot that you may want to visit is the Mines View Park for the panoramic observation deck. This is also where you can buy some native products like ube jams, strawberry jams, some sweets and cookies that is perfect for your pasalubongs. And lastly, before we head back to Manila, of course, binisita namin ang iconic Burnham Park kung saan sinubukan naming magbike and of course, hindi kompleto ang Baguio experience kung hindi mo masusubukan ang strawberry taho.
So guys, strawberry taho, sure, mainit po, taho.